Hey guys, it's Lawrence back from Tech Legends, and today I've decided. Actually, why do I make my voice sound so weird? I don't know why. I've decided to make an $800 gaming build. Basically, well, this is my build. My build that I use every single day, editing to record. Well, actually, I use a mic to record my audio, of course, but to edit with everything, I use my computer. Which, of course, you're gonna use a computer for editing. If not, it's not really gonna look too well. Um, Wow, and I actually wrote a script this time, so I shouldn't be stuttering too much, but I guarantee I'm still gonna stutter. So I'm gonna try my best not to stutter at all. And let's actually get onto the video, because I don't want to keep just stalling and just talking and bore you guys. So what we're going for the motherboard, I got the B85M GR2.0. Overall, it's a good, cheap starting motherboard. Has everything you need for this build. But I recommend what's it called? You guys can change any parts up. Remember, it's your build. This is just the build I use. And every single part will be in the description. There's everything you pretty much need. 3.0, USB, everything you need, pretty much. No problem. And yeah. And I guess they have like the 5x protection, which I don't know. I don't know about the 5x protection thingy. Yeah, it comes on Windows 8.1 ready, but we're all using Windows 10. So yeah, but it still works fine with Windows 10. Sorry guys, enough chit chat about the motherboard. Let's actually get on to the next part. This next one's gonna be very short because it's gonna be about the RAM, and RAM isn't, RAM is RAM. It really isn't too much to talk about RAM. What I went with was a really pricey RAM for 8 gigs. I went 8 gigabit kit, Pyre Vengeance. I'm not too sure if that's a very popular, you know, popular brand, Viper Vengeance, but no, I'm sorry, it's the Viper Pirate. Wow, I don't know where I got Vengeance from. I think because I was watching a movie or something like that. But yeah, it's the Pirate Viper, 8 gigabit kit, 2 times 2x4 2 times 4 gigabit kit, DDR3 of course, and it has advanced cooling with the advanced heat spreading. I actually have a video on this of how they look quite a few videos back. So guys, let's actually get on to the next part because I don't want to keep talking and everything. Now let's get to the graphics card. I went with the GTX 750. No, not the 750 Ti, the 750. This isn't a very common card, so it might take you a little bit finding. I would recommend going with the 90 I mean 9. Where did I get 90? 750 Ti. But they didn't, for some weird reason, the store I went to buy this part, they didn't have a 9. They didn't have a. Why do I keep saying 9? They didn't have a 750 Ti. They had a 750. And I was like, okay, it looked like a pretty good deal. It was a pretty good deal. And it comes with 2 HDMI ports, which is, of course, I'm gonna use for dual monitors in the future. You can throw it. It'll run pretty much every single game you throw at it, no problem. 2 gigabytes, of course, of DRAM on there. Oh, why am I saying DRAM? 2048 MB GDDR5, of course. Most graphic cards are like that, Yes, will run any game with medium to high, depending on what kind of game. If it's a game like League of Legends, you're gonna do just fine, no problem. But Dying Light, Black Ops Yellows, you're gonna get medium, kind of highish, depending on what game you're running, of course. And then this whole PC runs Black Ops 3, no problem. Dying Light, all those games, no problem. So GTA 5, all that, no problem. So let's actually get to the next part. Heading on to the next thing, we have the system storage, of course. I went with the 1 terabyte Barracuda from Seagate. It's a pretty good, it's for a decent price. You do get it 1 terabyte and everything from Barracuda. But I would recommend investing in a SSD. Yes, SSDs are very important. Not necessary, but important. And it's gonna slow down your boot up time. Believe me, it helps a lot. I thought that SSDs are pretty much useless, but no, they cut your boot time dramatically. And opening games, and it pretty much just shortens the time. It's not something you should use for your main drive to store everything on, because if you want a 1 terabyte SSD, it's gonna cost you a bit. So go with something small first, like a Kingston, Samsung, you know, any of those brands. Go with 120 gig or something like that. And might as well, since I'm here and there's not too much to talk about, you know, about the hard drive, let's actually talk about the case. The case I went with. I went with the Xiaoman Z93. Pretty much about, I say way too much. I noticed that, and I know it's getting really annoying for you guys, and I apologize. It is a very big case. My motherboard looks pretty small on it, but it has a window. There's two types of this case. There's one without a window, there's one with the window. I went with the one with the window just because it looks cooler. And it comes with two LED fans, one non-LED. Has one in the front, one in the top, one in the back. And I would recommend adding more, maybe Corsair, or if you want to match the theme, since two of them are blue LED lit. The front one is LED lit, and then the top one is LED lit as well. So you can add more, of course, like I would recommend. And you can add another one on the bottom as well. And you can only add one in the front. You can add an extra one on the top, and just one on the back. This case is actually very excellent for cable management, except there's some stuff that isn't too well for cable management. And let's get on to the next part that is actually involves cable management. So for the power supply, of course, like I said, we're going to need cable management. I went with the Thermaltake 750 watt gold, I believe it's called. Yeah, 750 watt gold. This one is very useful for cable management because most power supplies just come with a bunch of cables connected to it that look very ugly, and you can't choose what cables you need. It just gives you extra just in case anything like that is going to run it. So yes, 750 watt is very overkill, really overkill, but I'm planning to getting more parts, newer parts, you know, better parts for my build. So yeah, keep saying very decent power supply, way overkill. It's super quiet. I don't even think you hear it at all, which is, I don't think power supplies are too loud. Well, some are actually, but this one is not. So yeah guys, let's actually get on to the next part. Heading on to the last part, I saved the best thing for last, or most important thing for last, is of course the processor. I think you guys might have thought that I would forget it, but no, I didn't forget it. I actually had to do this video 3 times because I kept forgetting parts. Even though I scripted it, I forgot to say them, and now I'm finally doing everything right. And this video should be up by before Thursday, or before Wednesday, I don't know. Just sometime this week. And I'm sorry that I haven't been too updated on my channel. I've been responding to all the comments, responding to everything. But unfortunately, I don't have enough time, or I don't have the time or anything to, you know, to actually be posting and recording videos. I am finally I'm gonna have more time to edit and everything, so that means more videos, more all that. And let's actually get to the last part, the processor, the heart of this build. Well, my first original processor was the Intel Pentium G238, something like that. I think that was it. It was clocked at 3.3 megahertz, and it sucked. But I used that for editing, and I used that for everything good for starting off, and I decided, screw it, I'm going to get an i5. And yes, I was thinking about it, seeing which one, and for now I have the i5 4590. And I believe this is the same what's it called? The same processor my friend Miguel used in his mini Macintosh build a few videos back. That actually looks really good, and it is running OS, and it is it's actually really cool, and it's very fast for editing. I don't know if I might be planning on doing one of those. Maybe I might even convert one of my laptops to Mac OS just for editing, because I do have a broken laptop that I'm planning on fixing, putting to OS and all that, but if possible. So yeah, the processor I went with was the i5 4590. It handles any game, of course. It's over the specifications, of course. And yeah, and stick to the end of the video if you guys want to see. If you guys I'm gonna talk a bit more about my build and my journey to building it. Now this is a part of the video that I actually don't have a script, but yeah, just stick after the video if you guys want to know more. I hope you guys actually have enjoyed this video. I'm almost at 40 subs, guys. That was quick. I remember for a long time I started at 22 subs, and then once I switched to the tech channel, I instantly went to like about 27. Now I'm at 37, and I'm super close to 40. So please encourage you. I encourage you guys. Please help me get to that 40, to that 50, to that 60, to the 70, to the 80, to the 90, to the 100. And I want to get up there. So, yeah. And what's it called? And finally, people have been commenting. So I could I don't gain anything from commenting. The only thing I gain is improving my channel. Because a lot of you guys have been telling me what I need improvements on. Like a few people have even actually told me to script my videos because they've noticed, and I'm surprised I didn't even notice this till a while, that I stutter a lot when I'm recording. And that's very bad because it gets pretty annoying when some people need to leave the video because I'm stuttering a lot. So yeah, this is the end of the video. So yeah, guys, if you're bored and if you guys don't want to hear about my story and my build and all that stuff, just exit now. I don't mind the exiting you now if you guys don't want to hear about the rest, about, you know, my boring stuff. This was Lawrence from Tech Legends, and stick after the video if you guys want to talk about it. So this is considered now after the video. So basically, the thing that made me build my PC was all I did, or all my gaming was done on a laptop. It was a Samsung laptop. It had I don't remember the brand. It had an i5 in it though, and I had about 6 gigs of RAM. Pretty decent-ish for editing. And that's what I basically used for gaming, my editing, and everything. You know, horrible. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna buy a gaming PC. Then one of my good friends, Miguel, the other one who runs this channel, built his gaming PC. And I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. And I looked up the parts, the build I wanted to learn more about it, saw how to build it, got the parts. Our Winchester got the parts. And funny story is, this makes me laugh. I built the whole thing and it wasn't posting or anything, and I was like, what's going on? And then I drive all the way to Miguel's house, which is about an hour, 45-50 minute drive, and he helped me finish the build. The only problem with it was my RAM. It was in the wrong slots, and that's something, if it's not posting, make sure you check your RAM. Just switch the slots, make sure they're in the same colors and everything, and do that. Because I completely messed up at that and I was scared. So guys, I hope you guys help me with my journey on reaching 100 subscribers, and I'm not stopping there. I'm gonna keep going. Of course, as I get more subscribers, I'm gonna post some more videos because I'm gonna see that more people are starting to like my channel and more people want to see more from my channel. And I've had a lot of you guys comment, which is very helpful to know anything. And if you just want to comment, just say hey. I'm gonna say hey back and be like, okay. I comment to pretty much every single comment. Like, I will comment to every single comment, basically, unless it's something very, very personal. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Lawrence from Tech Legends. I probably bored you by the end of this video. So guys, this is Lawrence from Tech Legends, and I'll see you guys in the next video.